And we're live.
Hey everybody, that was my scared face because we went live and I lost my train of thought for a second. Thank you all for joining us on this wonderful Friday evening for the American holiday of Thanksgiving. Not everyone here is American, so that's why I have to preface. But yeah, so we are picking up where we left off, which is on our adventure through Waterdeep Dragon Heist. And the players might have gotten themselves into a little bit of a pickle.
We're doing so well.
Yeah, we'll find out as we step further along on this wonderful trash fire journey that we have found ourselves in. Let's go ahead, go around and introduce yourself, who you're playing, and where you left off. We'll just do it that way this week and sort of.
Thank you.
And then we'll roll for recap. So we'll start. Actually, I guess because Sam wasn't here last week, we'll just go through Corey, Matt, and then Alex. And we'll pull Sam in. So,
all right. This is just our who we are.
Yeah, who you are. Yeah, that sort of thing. So,
my name is Corey Hickson. You can find me on the internet at the same name. I feel like I recently did something. Oh, the lyrics for When Orcs Cry are now that's what happened. They're out there. They're on Twitter. You can find them. It's the full lyrics this time. And those lyrics came from the character who is known as Prince, and he is who I am playing tonight. I've put on a purple shirt in his honor, so that is myself.
Okay,
that's me.
Yep.
I'm Matt. I'm playing his for Umric. What we did recently, so like in our personal lives, what I've done recently is eat a lot and made some pies that I haven't eaten enough of yet. And that's going to come later tonight. That's what I've done lately. And what I have put on in honor of my character is my ratty, nasty beard.
Nice.
Cool. And who are you playing?
His for Umric. Gnome, wizard, diviner, extraordinaire.
Awesome. Alex?
Hi, I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at AlexCat2. I am playing Jaw, the human barbarian who is working on getting her anger under control. Only when appropriate, though. And because I'm not American, I've just been eating normal person food, and I feel like I've been really left out because everyone's meals looked amazing, and I'm really jealous.
Sam, what about yourself?
I'm Sam. I am 65th Victor on Twitter. I got to try the new Pokemon game today, and it was really amazing. But other than that, I haven't really been doing anything. My husband's had the flu, so we've just been hanging out. Had a nice Thanksgiving. I'm playing Harmony, Tiefling, Horizon Walker Ranger.
Ooh.
And last she left off, we had offended some children, and
Yeah, and you weren't here for this, but Harmony got stolen by a cat.
Whoa!
Oh. Yeah, the animal messenger cat appeared and then sort of whisked you and Fives away into the
ether.
Yeah, or whatever.
Nice.
So,
that's very appropriate. I would definitely follow a cat into nothing.
Yeah, you didn't really have a choice. You just got kidnapped. Catnapped? Catnapped. Yes. And I am your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, Taryn Winnie. Yeah, I'm just playing everybody else. I made the mulled wine from Liam O'Brien's Between the Sheets episode this holiday, and it was delicious. And last where I left off is I'm about to arrest some players or characters. Definitely characters, not players.
We're gonna get arrested in real life.
In real life, yes. I wanted the immersion to be top notch, so just gonna arrest y'all. But yeah, so I guess we'll go ahead and roll for recap for last episode. Sam, you're excluded because you are not here, obviously.
Ha ha ha.
Okay. Setting the tone.
Yep.
Well, Matt,
19.
19. Corey.
6.
Okay. Alex.
17.
Nice.
Ooh.
I roll 11 myself. So, Corey, it looks like you were doing the recap this week.
All right, so the last time we got together, we set out with some very innocent motives. That's how we started. We were at the Temple of Gond, if I remember correctly, and while we were there, we had met a new friend who was the Nimblewright, but it was not the Nimblewright that we suspected attacked our homestead with a fireball. Instead, it was their creator, and the creator, Nim, created this friend because they were lonely and wanted a friend. After that, we said that the temple was very upset with Nim, and we were like, this is not appropriate, and we are going to take you into our home, and it will be wholesome, and you can learn to cook. And now we have a chef who likes to cook very geometric eggs with us, and that's a new feature of our board game cafe.
Right, I forgot about the eggs.
Yeah. After that, what did we do? We learned about Grundhal Manor, I think it was called. Am I pronouncing that right? I think
Growlhund.
Growlhund. Right,
You got to say it with the accent. So.
Growlhund. And we had went there so innocently with the best intentions. And while we were there, we were playing a game of hide and go seek. And suddenly, someone came flying out of a window. And so we rushed in to help them. And now the city watcher's showing up and everything's going awry. There's some nice dogs that we met. We might try and go adopt them again. I don't know. And yeah, we got into the manor, and now the city watcher's showing up and we're trespassing. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
Trespassing at a crime scene again.
It's totally fine. You guys are gonna be fine. It's fine. Totally fine. We'll see what happens, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, you guys snuck in. You guys, snuck in. You deceived the groundskeeper because he woke up and like threatened you guys, and you were like, go back to sleep, and he was like, all right, and just it's like, if you guys are here for the Growlhounds, whatever, cool. And then just that, and then you guys knocked out some dogs, or knocked out one dog and put the other one on the roof. So yeah, lots of totally innocent, very, very well-intentioned actions. So, but you guys have currently just fought two Zentarum thugs. Yeah, and the city watch is approaching. So,
Okay.
At the front are a couple of your friends, Barnabas and Saith, the two that showed up at your crime scene outside of Trollskull Manor earlier, a week ago or so, in game. Yeah, they sort of just
have they come inside?
They are walking up towards the door that you guys kicked open.
Right, and didn't close.
Yeah. So,
right.
And a couple of you, actually, I believe Prince and Hisver are actually outside. You're the only one inside currently.
Right, yes. Okay, well that's not ideal, is it?
Not quite ideal, but...
So running's probably out.
Yeah, they are currently walking towards you guys with about 8 soldiers or so behind them. And what you can guess, there's probably more outside the actual manor. So.
Right.
I'm gonna wave them over and say, help. Come help, someone's been attacked.
It's us! We've been attacked! Well, strange running into you 3 here again.
As much as we'd love to chat, there's still fighting going on upstairs.
Someone was thrown out of the building.
And as you say that, sort of through one of the doors on the side that you guys hadn't, that, what's your spider's name, Hizver?
Wayroon.
Wayroon. Why can I never remember Wayroon? Wayroon, that didn't get the chance to go down, sort of burst open, and there's on one side is sort of a disheveled but still pretty well primed and propered lady. She's in a nice dress, sort of makeup a little disgruntled, hair sort of frizzy and everything. She's got one arm over her shoulder, and in between them is sort of a unconscious, grayed-haired older man. Nice clothes, fine clothing, but currently looks unconscious. And the other side of him is a half-orc that has the other arm around, and he's sort of got nice armor, weapons. Seems to look pretty beat up, but still standing. So, and I just sort of burst through the door. The lady, which you guys can presume is Lady Growlhund, says, "Help! My husband. He seems to have fallen unconscious through those attackers."
Prince?
I did not take the healing spell.
You sing that in person? Excuse me. We'll help here. You two, come here and help. Send them to local watch area.
Yep.
We've got healers. This will take care of itself. Lady, if you'll go with them, we'll get your statement. But if you could, do you know who these three are? She sort of looks you guys over. Yes.
Yes, you do. Yes.
I hired them on to assist in protecting the grounds.
Yeah,
and she locks eyes with all of you guys.
Ta-da!
And they walk out. So
when did that
it happened yesterday. It happened yesterday.
Well, if that's the case,
you were in your library. You were in the library. Don't worry about it as well.
Okay. All right.
Well, if that's the case, if we could just get your guys' statements and what happened here. Will it seems interesting that you were, but we won't question it. You guys are known as adventurers. It's fine. We'll just say if you'll get their statements, and I'm going to check the rest of the grounds. And Barnabas sort of signals for a couple more soldiers to follow him, and he wanders off up the stairs and into the manor for their. Saith comes over. Well, if you'll begin, and he points to Jor. What happened?
We were outside on the perimeter. The perimeter, yep. We were checking the doors and just hanging around outside, as we've been hired to do, and just make sure that there are no miscreants hanging around. Prince here was checking out the back door, and I was checking out the front door, and then somebody got thrown out a window. It appears that we may have started our shift just a little bit later than was entirely necessary today, because somebody was already inside the house, or several somebodies, and gesturing to the bodies on the floor. And then, after seeing someone get thrown out a window, we thought it wise to go in. And that was about maybe a minute ago.
I mean, that is the window throwing was what brought us here, so.
Yeah, it was pretty
collaborates.
dramatic. Pretty dramatic.
So which way did you come in? We got reports of someone sneaking in through the the horse garage.
The stable?
The horse garage.
No.
I don't know what you've called it back where you're from, but for me, it's a horse garage.
Well, we came in through that way eventually, but somebody could easily have snuck in beforehand. The guard was asleep when we got there.
We did notice that someone snuck out.
Yes. Really, this is the man you should be talking to.
And you are?
My name is Prince, and I was in the same group here with Jor, and When we came, we arrived for work, but we noticed that the door that we came in through was unlocked when it was normally locked, and that was particularly strange, and we think someone left through there.
All right, good to know. Someone left premises. Oh, sorry, getting a cold.
Oh.
Short man.
Isn't it summer?
That's right. Shh. Horse garage.
It's not a cold. You need to get you should get that checked out. It's not a cold.
I'm trying to decide what sort of check this would be because I'm actually want you to roll this time. Persuasion. Make a persuasion check.
12.
Okay. I've had the tickle for a couple days. So, thank you.
I wouldn't thank him.
What was your story?
My spider was looking around, and there's dead servants, and there was Zentarum, and there's people fighting upstairs, and there's blood, and so we decided to go inside, and so we went to the back gate, and there was a guard, but he was asleep.
So we
And I
just
woke
came
him
in?
up, but he was lazy, and so we went to go in the house, and dogs attacked us, and I put one on the roof. There's a dog on the roof.
What?
And
Yeah.
the other one's unconscious.
They're not used to us yet.
And
Yeah,
then,
when you.
Oh, okay. You
we
said you
thought
were
that would be
spiders and all that stuff.
yes. You can't question.
He just
it
started
because-
scratching out your report and just like
It's like-
moves on. He's like, "Thank you. We'll be in
he's-
touch."
The one
He
back
just starts
there,
walking off.
the one back there killed him. He killed my
It-
spider.
Self-defense, got it. He just sort of like scribbles that down and then walks off. Sam, the Zentarum, since I noticed your chat thing, the Zentarum are the group. They with the winged snake. They were the one that had the warehouse. They kidnapped Floon and Renair.
Okay, thank you. Because I
You're
have
welcome.
zero memory for like fancy fantasy names for things. Just I can't recall it. So
I.e. the Black Network, if that helps. So
I don't know what the Black Network is.
that's what I'm saying. They're also known as the Black Network.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a reference to something else, and I was like,
No, I was just telling you another name for them that might help more than
That's
Zentarum.
easier,
So
"Thank you."
I was trying to play word association for you.
The Black Network is the horse garage of the.
I hate you.
Garage, I can remember.
I told you guys I was gonna have trouble with words tonight. So the horse garage. You know what? As I say every week, we're done. It's been nice. It's been fun. No. So as you guys kind of wrap up giving your statements, retrieve any, javelins or anything you might have thrown or dropped or anything like that. They ask. I don't think so, but I was just saying you guys collected your stuff as you're making your way out.
Wiping the blood off my sword.
Yeah. They're sort of like watching you and just like looking at the like dead guys of like they have like magical imprints from like the magic missiles, and one's got like some sword and like electrical shock from where the sword hit. That's really sort of weird branding for a wound.
And I am
Yeah.
bleeding profusely.
Yes, there's also that.
I want to rummage through them because I want the gold back to bring Wayrune back.
The unfortunate thing is there's like 6 guards now just sort of like walking around, so
But that one killed my spider. He owes me money.
we'll get you reparations for your spider. How much did you pay for a spider? How much are spiders worth? What's the spider market like in Waterdeep these years?
50 gold.
It's the
doesn't
ceremony
sound right.
costs 10 gold to perform to bring Wayrune back.
We'll see. We'll split some disparage reports and stuff and see what we can come up with. Where are you located again?
Troll Skull Manor.
Okay. Well, get something in the mail for you.
You can give it to the ghost.
You lead strange lives. They just then they escort you off the premises.
Off the premises, but
Yeah, nope.
Okay.
There's a couple more outside on each side too, and they're clearly doing a full sweep of the property. So,
gents,
give you a weird nod and look at you as you're just continuously. You've got bolts sticking out of you, and just
maybe we should go to that medical quarter also,
or just home. Home might be good too.
I can sleep it off. I can sleep off these crossbow bolts. That's fine.
Yeah. Is that your guys' plan? What do you guys want to do now?
I think so. I think home for a rest, and then I really think that we need to talk to old mate whose manor we just broke into, and are now apparently employed by.
Okay.
I'm confused, but also hurt.
So you guys going home to rest up, and then gonna go explore that avenue?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, 'cause
Okay.
he looked in a pretty bad way, right? So presumably he's not going to just be there for a couple of hours.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit,
Yeah.
Especially with things like that, and they'll want to get statements and stuff, and
Yeah.
if they aren't there, they'll be back at the Grauhund villa.
Yeah.
So you
Grauhund.
guys have Grauhund.
Grauhund.
Grauhund. I can't not do it. It's Anyway, yeah. As you guys make your way back to Troll Skull Manor, which is literally 3 blocks away, because you guys actually live fairly close. You guys are pretty much neighbors. You guys step inside, and Harmony is currently got a arrow notched at this Nimblewright that is in your guys' house, because you guys didn't leave notes or anything. So Harmony is just like, what is this? And it's sort of got a frying pan and an apron on, and it's just standing in your kitchen, and trying to sign at Harmony, but so that's the situation you guys walk in on.
He's with us now.
Well,
He's our friend.
They're our friend now. They live here. They cook.
One of these guys is your friend?
Both?
Fives and I just both. There's more than one here?
No. There's just this one. But I mean, that was just to cover, and the ghost.
The ghost I'm fine with, but
No, this is Nim. They're living here now. They were locked up in a tower, and the temple people were taking all of their stuff away, and it was really sad.
They also made the other Nimblewright that we think attacked us.
Oh yeah, they made the Nimblewright that threw a fireball at our house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they make square eggs, and they're delicious.
They're really good at cooking.
well, what manor was attacked that you say just now?
Oh, Grauhund?
Fives and I just came back from that same place.
What?
Were dead people there?
Not at the time.
There are now.
Oh boy. No, Fives and I, at the behest of my guild, tracked a Nimblewright through the city. And when it arrived at the manor, I came back to find you guys, to get you, because I feared that there might be another attack. And you weren't here.
We'd gone to the same manor.
Well, if I just walked around the front, I guess I would have found you. But...
We kind of came to the same conclusion, really.
Well, I'm going to put my bow back then. I'm going to eye this Nimblewright suspiciously, but he's in an apron and
Yeah.
he has a name. So now that he's like had personality added to him, I'm immediately like, aw. I mean, he's endeared to me like
Yes.
that. So.
It's Just another rescue.
Oh, so there were dead people in the manor.
There are now.
Oh.
Does
And
this
you guys didn't do it, right?
Some.
I feel a
Two.
little responsible.
I mean, they was in Durham and they were attacking the manor. So we saw them attacking the manor. Well, we didn't see them attacking the manor. We saw them yeet someone out a window, and thought it might be a really good idea to go in and maybe fix that. And
Did
we
you fix
did,
it?
sort of. We killed 2, and then the city watch arrived.
I have a thought. What if the Zentarim were after the Nimblewright?
Seems likely.
And my follow-up question would be, why would they be after the Nimblewright?
No idea.
Not
So
why
for
they.
my
You guys will remember that actually Renaer told you guys about the Stone of Galore, which
Yeah.
had been in possession of that,
Yeah.
ended up like a Growlhund Manor. So
And
so
Yeah, so
for
they were
my-
more likely.
because of Erstol Flaxstone or whatever.
Yeah.
to my understanding, right now there are 2 opposing bad things going on, and they're converging against each other. Am I correct?
Yeah, it seems that way. And we've also been hired by the people at Growlhund Manor, apparently.
I don't need a third job.
I
Fourth job.
don't remember being hired. You said I was in the library. I don't
No,
remember.
it
that
was a
was- that
lie.
That was a lie.
Oh,
I was lying.
Why was she
That was-
lying?
Well, they probably knew who we were because they'd sent
Oh,
someone to
right.
go hire us initially. Remember, it's just that person got fireballed.
Oh, I'm connecting the dots.
Yeah, so these were the people who did try to hire us, but were interrupted by a timely fireball. So this is their second attempt to hire us, and honestly, I think it went much better than the first.
This is true.
There were less casualties this time.
Fewer casualties.
I will correct that Delacar the gnome was working for Lord Neverember, not the Growlhounds.
Well, then I have no idea.
We retract our previous statements.
Just want to keep the information.
There are so many rich people in this city who care about us. It's so nice. I just can't keep them all straight anymore.
Well, I can
It's
take
hard.
it to this other Nimblewright. Do you think there's a chance that if the Zentarum could be after the Nimblewrights, should we be looking for the Nimblewrights in the assumption that the Zentarum will then follow?
I think we should probably try and find the other Nimblewright, considering it's already set a city block on fire.
All right.
I was gonna offer another suggestion that I don't know if the Nimblewright made that fire. What if they were trying to fireball the Nimblewright and missed? Or something
Well, remember,
like
it came
that.
from the necklace that got dropped then,
Yeah. I'm just
like right underneath where it was.
That's true. That's true.
Well, maybe they just missed when they aimed.
Maybe they threw the
Threw it.
necklace.
They were trying to throw it at the Nimblewright. Missed,
I
and
have
it
a
fell into the
feeling-
street.
Then there's no reason for the Nimblewright to be there.
He could have been running
He
away.
could have been straight up chilling, and
Coincidence?
Zentarum just wanted to kill him.
Okay, I did have another thought though that might be actually more relevant. I'm curious to know if Nim can hold things within themselves, particularly things that are in the shape of a stone.
Yes, he could have the stone.
Yeah, I'm
What
wondering.
even
if
is this stone?
I am wondering the same thing.
Sorcerer's Stone.
But I mean, like,
It takes you to the dragons or whatever, right? It's like supposed to take you to the fortune somehow. We don't know what the mechanics are yet.
But is it an
true.
actual stone?
I mean, seems silly to call it that if it's not.
That's true.
I still think the Nimblewrights. Well, now we've got another lead as well, as we can go visit our mate who's now in the hospital, who we apparently work for. Growlhund.
I don't think he's actually expecting you guys there to work for him.
His wife might be.
I think she was just saving your butt.
I think possibly, but I want to know why.
Yeah.
Considering we were breaking into their house, she doesn't really have any reason to look out for us in that way.
Yep.
Maybe she hates the police. Just a theory.
Well, it's a theory we should investigate by asking her.
Do you hate the police?
Do you hate the police? Do you hate cops? Are you a narc?
I will remind you, Harmony, you just got a sending message that told you where this other Nimblewright is.
Oh, you didn't say that it was a sending message.
I thought I did in the message. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, I see it.
Yeah.
I see that part, that second part. Okay, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so I know where this other Nimblewright is. I just got a sending message.
That's
Convenient.
Convenient.
I'm
Well.
relaying that to
Oh, right. I forgot.
by the way.
I just got told
Speaking
the
of
basic
Nimblewright.
location.
Speaking of, sorry, I did not read thoroughly. Reading comprehension. Okay.
That's all good. I can't words tonight, so we're
Anyway.
just 2 parts of
I don't know if any of us can. So okay.
horse carriage. I just want to remind you guys of that one.
So, yeah, I just got a sending message. I don't actually know what that entails. Did I just hear it in my brain?
Yeah.
Just hear it in
No,
your head.
Yeah.
I'm not super up on spells. Sorry, I don't play.
it's all good.
All right.
Well,
So
that's
anyway.
creepy.
I think we should go look for it.
Yeah. I mean, if you know where it is, that's a real strong lead.
All right. Are we all?
I'm
it
going to
pretty-
take a minute.
Yeah.
Gonna rest
Short
up for.
rest. Short
Okay.
rest.
Yeah, you guys definitely have time to take a quick short rest, grab
Yeah,
some
I'm
food.
taking a short rest.
Nim has now moved on from cubes to 8-sided things.
Ooh.
So basically 2 pyramids.
Ooh.
Second time, he's moving his way through dice shapes.
I'm gonna
Oh.
go over to him and apologize for almost killing him earlier.
He signs it's all right to you because he doesn't actually speak. He only speaks through sign language. So,
Yeah.
which somehow Jor has a really good grasp on, but his first struggling with.
Yeah.
So,
Do I
Yeah.
know sign language?
Let me just
I'm gonna say give me a
12 sound.
intelligent. What did I have you guys roll an intelligence check?
Intelligence. Yeah,
Oh.
intelligence. I absolutely nailed it, which was
Yeah, you rolled like a nat 20 or something.
I have a negative
Yeah.
1, so
Okay.
I got a 13.
You're starting to get it. It's
All right.
it's I
Cool.
mean it's a full language, so it's definitely
Yeah,
not something you could just like pick right up unless you're Jor, which
8.
through magic and the ability to communicate on with thieves and stuff like that, it just sort of worked out. But it's got some elements of thieves can't, which she sort of has
Yeah.
familiarity with. So, but you're
back up.
grasping it. So,
Okay.
but you've picked up a few
Does he
signs
only
with it.
make eggs? Is that all he's making? No.
He seems to be spending a lot of time making eggs. He's picked on something he really enjoys, and so he's now like practicing different shapes and
More
like.
power to him. I'm all right with that.
I'm gonna sign to him and ask if he can try and get poached eggs down by the time we're back.
And he takes like a skewer and just runs it through an egg and then sets it over the fire.
Respect.
Could I also go over to Nim? And I want to pull out the necklace of fireballs that I stupidly brought with me to a crime scene. And
I forgot about that. Like you didn't get searched.
I was so worried. I was like, uh-oh. And I
Hey
would
man,
like
hold on to this for me.
I would like to give it to Nim and I'd say, Nim, could you hold on to this for us and keep it safe?
We are going to come back and the manor's going to be burnt down.
I'm a magic. I could use it.
You could. I mean, it is a murder weapon, but
If he uses it, the murder weapon goes away.
okay.
These are
There are 2 stones left. I will remind you of that. There are
Okay,
2 balls of fire.
I'll give it to his round. So you use it carefully and not in front of the police.
I have a good pocket. It's back. It's back.
Yeah.
I love you guys being criminals. It's great.
We're just secretly like working to dethrone the two criminal empires so that we can become the criminal empires
through sheer accident, just complete unawares.
Exactly. With the best intentions.
we're not deliberately criminals. We're just really incompetent heroes.
Exactly.
This is just reverse heroism.
That's our new tagline.
Failing forward.
Failing forward.
Yeah. So you guys have gotten a short rest. Is anyone rolling hit dice, that sort of thing?
Yeah, I did.
Definitely. Okay.
Skill my hit dice to get me back up to full.
And then I'll say, how many are you going to relay where they told you?
Yes.
The number it was.
All right. As we're getting ready to go, I tell them that the other Nimblewright was last seen in an alley in the northwest part of the Sea Ward.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
so how far is that from us? Exactly.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not too far. It's sort of the next ward over towards the sea. Yeah. So.
Oh, I opened the wrong map. Where is it?
Because we're kind of we're in the North Ward, but we're in kind of the northeast part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, really, just kind of like the north, because the North Ward's sort of. Yeah. It's sort of north.
Oh, wait. The north and the North Ward.
Yeah.
Trollskull Lane's like down there off Trollskull Street. And then so we'd have to go pretty much to the other side of the city and then down a bit.
Mm-hmm. So,
okay, that's not too far though.
Yeah, and I'm going to say using both the Nimblewright tracker and then with sort of the.
We have a Nimblewright tracker.
Yeah, they have the doohickey. His pulls out this weird sort of Doctor Who wand looking thing with like a. They got that from the Temple of Gond.
Okay, so that's where the Dragonborn was, right?
Yes, that was where you guys had left off the session before last.
Where I killed the metal bird.
Yes, right after you killed the metal bird, and then you got stolen by a cat. Then they found the Nimblewright tracker in the room with the other Nimblewright that they then sort of bullied the temple into giving them. So because they guilted them. So
there was only one, right?
One tracker.
Was there one Nimblewright there?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you guys didn't abandon the other ones to their fate if you were going to adopt them all.
Goodness, no.
We may adopt this one when we find it.
Yeah.
Although this one
my face.
Like even its creator has warned us this one's pretty violent.
Yeah. It's confused. It does not understand its existence.
Confused.
So you don't know that, but
it needs an adjustment.
All right. So
anyway, so you guys are finding it?
Yes.
Needs a firmware update.
Do we need a roll, or are we just using the tracker?
No, I'm just saying using the tracker and then your ranger abilities. Sort of, because you have the ability to track in the city, because that's your favored terrain, urban. So I'm just going to say that kind of sort of speeds up the process, and you guys have a general location, so you're able to, with pretty ease, start getting in vicinity of where this Nimblewright is, and then the tracker starts whirring. Mm-hmm. And then you start weaving your way through and making your way to the location. So you guys sort of weave your way into an alley. I'm going to say, based on our map, it's off Copper Street and Thunderstaff Way, sort of just up there in the Sea Ward. So
yeah.
So you guys turn on the Thunderstaff Way. You guys see the Nimblewright. He's wearing a stolen cloak, and he's sort of peeking out from underneath some garbage. It's sort of like attempting to hide, but it's doing a pretty poor job of it.
I'm just gonna nonchalantly. How big is it? It's little, right? It's like.
I mean, it's human sized.
Okay.
It's got a medium size to it, so. Okay.
Is it trying to like run and hide, or is it just trying not to be noticed?
It's trying not to be noticed.
Okay, I'm gonna keep everyone around me, like motion for everyone to come around me just quietly, and walk up towards it like I haven't noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
give me a deception check as you do that. Okay. So,
deception or stealth?
Deception, because you're not trying to be super stealthy, so you're just sort of
16.
16? I'll say you're able to communicate what you're trying to convey, and that is that you don't notice it. So you're just
like we're just gonna surround it. I'm gonna get up near it.
Yes.
And when I
So
get
just casually surrounding this bag of trash.
but when I get
Yeah.
close enough to it, I want to try and grapple it like up against
Okay.
the wall.
So as you get close to it and move towards it, it sort of springs up, and it's got a rapier, and then that's where everyone's going to roll initiative. So
Bitch could have gotten out of this unharmed.
We could have talked to him.
it is. It does not want to be taken. It might even have
Well,
specific commands not to be taken alive. So
Commands.
commands.
Well,
That's my time in Northeast. Okay. Right. Let's just give it. Let's see. That's a 10 plus 4. Dang. 14 on its initiative. But yeah. So, Isver, what's your initiative?
12.
12. Got it. Harmony. What? You
20. I shouldn't be.
you
back.
were for a second, but
Oh.
now you're not. That's weird. 22.
22. Yep.
Okay. Jor.
17.
17. Prince.
19.
Okay. So it sort of pops up and is now pointing a rapier at Jor. Harmony, you're first up. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna hold my attack until it attacks first. Because
Okay.
I'd like us to try and talk to it first. if we
Okay.
can. So I'm gonna try and like rudimentarily. I don't think that's the word. sign to it that we don't want to hurt it.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Okay.
So,
I know it wants to kill us, but let's see. Oh, I have a -1 to charisma. All right. 8.
you know, it sort of just turns and points its rapier at you now.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm still gonna.
Whatever you signed was pretty offensive.
Oh no. Well, I tried my best, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna hold my action until
Okay.
it actively attacks us. So.
Okay. Next up is Prince.
I would like to do something kind of similar, except that I'm gonna like hold my hands out and say, "It's okay. We're not here to help, or we're not here to hurt you."
We're not here to help.
That's
I've never heard a more accurate statement out of your guys' mouth.
A zone of truth
That
was
was-
cast.
Are you casting Zone of Truth?
No. I was saying on me it was
Okay. I
cast.
was like, that's a weird option, right?
And I'm gonna point to Jor. I'm gonna say, our friend can talk to you. You don't need to panic. And I would like to use the help action on Jor if I can to like
Okay.
make things
Okay.
calm.
Okay.
And
I
I'm
mean, I
just
was
gonna,
just gonna bait the shit out of him, but I guess I'll talk to him.
Okay.
It's my turn.
More robots.
All right. And as it turns to now point at you with its rapier, Jor, you're up.
I'm gonna look at Prince and just sigh. I'm like, I was gonna smack it, but I'm gonna turn to the Nimblewright and sign to it that we're here to help and we just want to talk.
Okay. Give me your persuasion check at regular.
Yeah,
Because it would be a disadvantage,
At
but
neutral advantage.
yeah, you have one roll.
that is a 14.
Let's see. It sort of just turns and looks at you now, and it's got the rapier pointed back at you this time again.
That's fine. I'm big.
Yeah. And it now is its turn. So
Bring it.
Okay, we're back.
and we're back. Sorry everyone. I had some internet connection issues. Hopefully that's the last we see of those. But yeah, so that was fun. So 9, it made 2 attacks with the rapier, and one was a 9, one was a 22.
22 hits, 9 does not.
Okay, so 22, that's a 1d8 plus.
Nice and damage.
That's 7 damage.
Sure.
Okay, and then it's going to make an attack. It pulls out a dagger out of its side, sort of that was tucked into the clockwork, and it makes a stab at you with it. And that is only a 14.
That hits.
Okay. D4. That is 4 plus 4, 8 damage.
All right. So now that it's attacked actively,
Yes.
I will now attack it back.
Oh, right. You were going to, yeah.
Yeah.
You were holding
I was
your action.
I was, yeah.
Okay.
All right. He brought this on himself. I say, and okay, so I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark first.
I'm going to say you can only get the attack off
That's
because
fine.
you're not holding your whole turn. You're just holding your action
Right.
for that.
Okay,
So-
well, I got a 23
That hits.
for 8 damage.
Okay, so it did 8 damage, so that's half 4, so 41. So it sort of plinks into the clockwork and stuff, but it seems to sort of, I mean, it's made out of metal and wood and stuff, and it's a construct, so it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you were expecting it to.
Light it on fire.
Okay. Quick reaction. Light it on fire!
Well, it's made of flammable stuff.
And then Hisver is up now.
Wouldn't Sam get her actual turn?
Well, she held
So
her
she's
action,
Holding
not
an
her.
action, then,
Well, sorry.
and then she's top
I
of
was
the
just-
initiative order.
Yeah, Hisver hasn't gone yet.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm, yeah.
Yeah.
She held her action, so if he attacked, then
Right,
she got
right,
an
right.
attack opportunity, but then
Yes.
we gotta wait for
I
Hisver.
thought
to go.
his were rolled higher than that.
No, Hisver rolled low.
So Hisver kind of backpedals behind Jor to hide behind
Okay.
that thing and tries to cast Levitate on it.
Okay. Does it need a save of some sort?
Con save, DC 14.
Okay. That is a 14.
Ah,
Just meets beats. Sorry. Or no, meets beats.
Meets beats.
So it's unfortunate.
that's it.
And it does have advantage even, so yeah, it definitely beats. Okay, Harmony, you're back up now.
Yay, okay. Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it rolled the damage already. All right. Well, whatever. Okay, and another 23 to hit. Or 23
Okay.
for hit. So
Who's
we have to-
like plopping something?
Sorry,
Like okay.
rolling my dice.
So-
It's all right. I was just could hear it on the mic, but
that was 7 plus 2 for Hunter's Mark, so 9
okay.
total.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought you
Okay.
said it's your turn. Just...
No, I said, is that your turn? Sorry.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Prince, you're up.
So this time I'm gonna step back a little bit because I'm kind of scared of being stabbed right now, and I'm gonna look over to him and I'm gonna say, "Your friend Nim would be very disappointed in you right now," and I'm gonna use vicious mockery.
Vicious scolding. What's this DC on that?
Wisdom save versus 13.
Okay. It's a 15 on the die that saves. So
All right.
you guys notice that as you guys are trying to cast these magical effects on it, I'm just going to say, because you guys are, pretty proficient spellcasters now at this point, this thing seems to sort of have some sort of natural resistance to these effects that you're trying to throw at it. So
Yeah.
I will pull out a dagger and hold it up like I don't know what to do with this thing.
you hold it upside down. Jor, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna rage because that hurt.
Okay.
So I'm going to rage.
Awesome.
Thank goodness. So as I rage, I get the kind of crackling aura around me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find my particular Storm Aura stuff. It's over here.
Yeah, I think you choose one person in your aura
I
to.
choose one creature of my choice to take lightning damage, which would be 1d6. Or to be a dex save, DC 12.
Okay. Trying to think if this would classify as a magical effect or not.
Well, it's elemental damage, so I'd say so.
You think so? Okay.
I think it would be.
Just trying to think for you, like,
nerf myself here, but I think it would be.
Yeah. I'm trying to think because magical is technically anything that, special.
It's an aura effect, which makes me think it's magic.
Yeah, I miss. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna get nostalgic about 4E for a second, but that is a failure, actually. So
okay. Well, it takes 2 lightning damage.
Okay.
And
Does
then
not have resistance against that.
Crunch. And then I'm going to. We kind of want to talk to it still. I'm gonna backhand it across the face and then try and grapple it with my tongue.
Okay. So you're making an unarmed strike?
Yes, I am.
Or are you
so
using that for a grapple? Because you can only do one or the other.
I think my
Oh, your Tavern
my
Brawler?
Tavern Brawler gives me Tavern Brawler grapple. When I hit a creature with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon on my turn, oh no, I can use a bonus action, which I've already used to rage.
Yeah.
Okay, well in that case, I'm just going to stab it because I think it's got a few hit points.
Yeah.
I'm going to weaken it down a little bit first, so I'm just going to stab with my longsword.
Okay. Stabby stab away.
That is a 18.
That hits.
Lovely. And a 7. 7 damage.
Okay.
I'll smack him around next turn.
Okay. Did you add your rage damage to that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, I rolled real low.
Okay. I was like, that does seem, yeah. Anyway, that was Jor's turn. It's turn. It's gonna take a couple more swipes with its rapier at Jor. 5, 6 is 11. That doesn't hit, but 11 plus 6 is 17. I'm guessing that hits.
Yes.
Okay, so that is 5 damage.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
Okay. Oh, and then it's going to
Not cool.
toss the dagger it has in its hand at Prince, which I think it does at disadvantage because it's technically a thrown weapon in melee with somebody else. So
yeah.
Wow, good thing I rolled that at disadvantage because one was a natural 20, the other one was a 3, so it misses, and then it pulls out another dagger. So
how many have you got, little buddy?
Dagger. It's axe in a bot form. But yeah, so Hisver, you're up.
Hisver isn't quite sure what to do. He kind of and he just goes to a standby and he picks up his gear medallion and magic missiles.
Okay.
Five, 9, 13.
I muted myself as I was trying to talk. 13 damage. All right.
Yeah.
You see that? I mean, that really does do some good damage to this bot. It sort of is now weakened and gears are creaking a little bit more. So, yeah, Harmony, you're up.
Okay, just gonna do my thing again. 27 this time. Holy crap. All right, and another 7 damage plus 6 damage, 13 damage.
Okay.
Roll 20's dice are unbalanced.
The
Trust me, they're
algorithm.
not. They get the worst sometimes.
Oh my god. Any other character I play, I just roll like crap. But anyway, I'm really happy with that.
But,
all right.
Cool.
End of turn.
Yeah, Harmony just rears back and just like lodges it into like the leg gears of one of the knees, and it just sort of like creaks up, and now its leg is sort of just like seized and doesn't seem to have much control over it anymore. So, okay, that is now Prince. You're up.
Yeah.
You're holding a dagger upside down, not really sure what to do with it. So,
and another dagger comes flying at me, and does it land beside me?
No, it sails wide. Like, I mean, it was a bad throw. So, okay. Jor kind of like, as it was starting to throw, like could have knocked it with the back end of her sword, and just it sort of tumbles up in the air.
All right.
It's like a lineman batting a football. Sorry.
Yeah.
American.
I'm gonna run up with my dagger that I don't know how to use. I'm gonna hit it with the blunt end.
Okay. So non-lethal damage.
Yes, but
to a construct.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. I don't realize it's non-lethal, but I don't know how to use a dagger, so
okay.
It works out. That's only a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. That's my turn then.
Okay. Jor, you're up.
Okay. I just had a thought. It's a construct. If we kill it, presumably Nim can bring it back to life. I'm just gonna stab it with my longsword.
Okay.
And of course do my
your lightning effect, your aura. Yeah.
Storm aura. So that is one bonus action. So I can use my bonus action to crunch at him again. So that is a
bonus action to crunch.
DC 12.
Okay. Yeah.
Dex save.
Yeah, that's a save. So it takes half damage.
Yes. So that would be 2.
Okay. Same amount of damage as last time when it failed.
Yep. Alrighty. And my that's not gonna hit. That's like a 4 on my longsword.
No. Okay.
Although it'd be a 10 with my bonus to hit, but I still don't think that's gonna hit.
No, it's not. It's got good AC, so
yeah.
It's a construct.
That's okay. It's still lightning damage to him, and I'm still up in his face.
It is going to Princess run up and now try to like hit it, and it sort of just like batted it away. And now it's going to take a rapier strike at him. It's a 19 to hit.
Yep, that definitely
That's
hits.
8 damage.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, it's going to take a stab at Jor, which is a 13.
Meets and beats.
Meets and beats. That is 11 damage.
I'm down.
No, what about resistance?
Oh wait, yeah, my resistance. Never mind. Nope. Sorry. I forgot
it is
about
just piercing damage,
yeah.
so. And then don't forget, because last turn you took some damage that way too.
Oh no, I did it for that one.
Okay.
I just completely forgot for this one because I'm looking at my HP. Like I'm looking at the number, I'm like, oh. Yeah.
I've done that before with barbarians. Okay, so that's that, and it's gonna dagger. It's gonna dagger Prince.
Don't dagger Prince. He's got no resistance.
It's a 19.
Yes.
Okay. That is 6 damage.
Okay. I'm still doing okay.
Okay. So, that's its turn. It's sort of stab, stab, stab.
Okay.
Yeah. Harmony,
help!
Stop. He does another magic missile.
Oh.
Oh, not that time. 9 that time.
So close. So close. Okay, Harmony, you're up.
Watch me rolling.
Finish this thing off.
All right. 24.
Oh.
How do you want to do this? You don't even have to roll damage. How do you want to do this?
God, I don't know. I'm just firing arrows, man. How can I make that look cool?
I'm going to say, so Harmony, as Jor cries out in sort of panic, as this thing has now repeatedly stabbed her, which is not the first time today she's been stabbed or hit with bolts or anything like that. She's had a bad day.
Yeah,
You sort of just like, in like that like defensive maneuver of like your friends, you just release an arrow and sort of clinks in and catches it right in its mechanical temple, and it sort of just starts you hear this whirring sound as the gears and everything that in this brain are trying to control and seize and clock, and it just sort of just starts steaming and hissing and popping as the whole thing just sort of starts falling apart piece by piece as it just starts clambering into the ground, and the thing is now just a pile of parts.
Hisver, do you immediately run up and grab them? Because if you don't, I'm very disappointed in you.
Absolutely. So he actually, with his last spell slot, he makes a floating disc, and then he just starts piling parts onto it. And then he starts taking like other bits of garbage and putting them on top of that to cover it up, so it looks like, you know, it's just
okay.
A floating
As
disc
you're
of
going
garbage.
through these
Yeah.
parts, you come across a piece of paper that has like it's a map of the city, and then it actually you'll notice that it has an X over the city of the dead in the city. So
Clue. Wait, do you show that to us?
there's a map. He like tossed it. It's like,
this is not important
I don't need
comparatively.
this part.
I'll pick the map up.
I mean, he points it out, but he's like, there's a map.
Okay, I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Map.
As you guys are sort of finish up riling through this, from one end of the alley, a couple of guards on duty start rounding the corner.
Okay.
Hey,
Stuff the map. I'm yeah. Map underarm.
what happened here?
What do you
Just
mean?
sort of a like brutish looking human dude. It's got his armor scruffy. He looks tired.
Yeah.
What happened here?
The garbage is important. It's useful. I need to take it to my library.
Jo kind of rolls her eyes. She's like, "We're escorting him around to collect garbage."
He's a bit of a
fell off.
hoarder.
Make a group deception
fell off.
check.
How do we make a group? How do we make
Everyone roll deception, and we'll see what it averages out to.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
we're not
amazing.
lying. He is a hoarder.
Yes, but
Yeah.
you're lying about the reason that you're out and what happened. So,
Okay.
That's a 20.
okay, we have a 20,
16.
16, Prince,
20.
20,
17.
7. Holy, you guys are pulled off the best lie you've ever done as a group, and you guys are like spitting just like excuse after excuse, like really definite details. Like you guys are, your stories are on point with each other. You guys are just like, you're soundboarding, you're yes-anding, you're improving, and it just comes out as like the perfect line. He just looks at you guys and he's just, I'm too tired for this shit. Whatever. I mean, if you want to, this guy pays you well, I don't care. Kevin, let's go. And they just turn around and walk off.
Right, buddy.
They're just like done for the day. So
That was amazing. Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened.
you guys, that was an amazing group deception check.
Escorting him to collect garbage.
Yep. Somehow that worked.
So great. Holy shit.
Yeah. So
So as we all like collectively exhale after the guard leaves,
mhm.
I'm gonna look at them and be like, now what?
I'm gonna take the map out of my armpit where I'm like, smashed it, and unfold it and show you guys and be like, well, I guess this is our next spot. But I think we should take the construct back home and see if
Okay.
Nim can
That's a great idea.
put him back together.
If anybody can reassemble him, I bet Nim can.
Nim probably can.
He might
And it's
fill it with
kind
eggs, but
Yeah.
So as you guys start collecting the parts of this wrecked Nimblewright, it's literally just like gears and pieces. Like this thing fell completely apart. It takes you guys like half an hour because like you guys have to like find something to put it in. You guys are like collecting bags and boxes and stuff, dumping trash out of actual trash boxes and just like
I'm
Well,
just
we've got to
picturing
cover it up
the
with
four of
normal
us
trash.
like
yeah.
walking with boxes of trash back to the
Yeah.
manor.
And we've got
Yeah.
the disc. We've got
Well,
the magic disc.
And anybody who knows Hisver, this would not be unusual. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so as you guys do that and move forward, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break and then well, everyone's leveling up to level 4.
Ooh.
That was our
So-
level up.
Yes, that was indeed your level up. So yeah,
Almost
and then we'll
guided by a construct. Great.
jump into things. So cool. See everybody back at 8:45 Central Time. So
Okay.
And we're back.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us through the quick break. While we were away, our party leveled up to level 4, so that's a whole thing that happened. They're hopefully harder to kill now, or can do more killing, or whatever it is they try to do. That's next bit of the adventure. Oh, Mr. Lucky Feet. But yeah, so you guys have just acquired a map marking a location in the... What did I say? Wow, my brain just...
Hall of the Dead?
City of the Dead.
City of the Dead.
Well, I suggest that we quickly make our way over there once we've dropped our stuff off. Or have we already dropped our stuff off?
I'll say... I'm guessing you guys are going to want to rest up.
What time is it?
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
evening by the time you guys finished up getting everything back, and
I need a rest.
Jor's like bleeding profusely from like multiple stab and puncture wounds.
Yeah.
It's been a day, man.
Yeah. It's
So yeah, I'm guessing a nap or a good long rest is necessary at this point. So Nim sort of just like sees you guys wheel in his creation and parts and just sort of like signs like some like basically
What?
a sad emoji.
Oh.
So
Like,
Can you?
I said maybe put him back together without the murder this time.
without the murder.
don't
Leave
put
the
in
murder part out.
Yeah.
don't put in the dagger dispenser. The dagger dispenser was annoying.
It sort of sounds like what do I want to say with it? It sounds I'll make some upgrades.
Oh, good.
Downgrades.
It sort of signs upgrades again and then shakes its head.
Oh.
His ver's like all on board.
Maybe we
It's
can
been
make...
a little bit of too much time with his for at this point now.
Yeah. Perfect match.
So, yeah. But so you guys get a long rest in, and then you're just gonna head out in the morning. What's your guys' plan for I will say one thing you guys know about the City of the Dead, and something that happens in the city that everyone is pretty aware of, is that at dusk, hundreds of drift globes sort of make their way from an inhabited part of the city, and they just sort of congregate at the City of the Dead. They spend the night there, and then they disperse, returning to the waking city at dawn. No one's really quite sure why, but it happens.
Cool.
So,
What is that?
Well, I reckon we get there.
drift globes are basically like light bulbs, but magic, and they sort of go and like populate street lights and stuff like that. So,
Well, I reckon we head there a bit before dusk then. Take a look around, see if there's anything unrelated to this weird thing, and then hang out and watch the weird thing.
Yeah.
I'm into that. I'll make us a picnic with the help of Nim.
Nim
Yeah.
has now cut them into 10-sided die shapes.
Yes, I'm gonna be trying to fit those on bread, like to make sandwiches.
They're actually, what's kind of surprising is how sharp he gets the points on either end,
Yeah.
and so they kind of just like stick out the bread a little bit, so you're able to just squeeze them down. So
I'd like
so
to.
it's really secure then.
I'd like to prepare some eggplant to bring along. Because
okay,
it's the only purple food I can find.
Grapes,
yeah.
Oh,
Must be
that's
shells.
true.
eggplant, and egg sandwiches.
They could pickle some eggs. Those turn purple usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Pickled
do
onions,
it beats.
some red onions.
Yeah,
I'm
Like
learning
they're a
so
purpley
much.
color.
yeah.
And this has been the Foods That Are Purple podcast. Thank you.
Well, sponsored by Blue Apron, because we're every podcast ever. But yeah, so you guys start making your way to the City of the Dead.
Yeah, probably in the afternoon.
Yeah, that is. I'm trying to find it on the map because I should
To the
look into
right.
this before the session. To the right.
And down.
To the right. To the right. To the. Sorry.
In the castle ward. Kind of next to the castle ward.
Next to the castle word.
Oh, I see it. Duh. My brain is. It's bigger than I was looking for. That's my problem. Yeah. So that takes you about a good portion of the morning if you guys are heading out then to
Yeah.
make your way down there.
We'll go for a slow wander.
City's hustle and bustling. You guys notice that it's getting hotter. It's definitely the heat is picking up. It is the dead of summer right now. There's been calls for it even possibly moving into a heat wave.
I love it.
While we're walking, just out of curiosity, could we get the Nimblewright detector going?
Oh yeah.
Just for fun.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can. I mean, all you have to do is just hold it down and sort of.
Yeah.
So.
He just
You
wants
guys
to
are
add it to our collection.
Yeah, it's definitely something you guys are, totally able to do.
Okay.
So.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna we'll make sure Hisva has that, and Hisva's walking along with his weird toy.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. You guys make your way to the City of the Dead. You guys, once you guys get there, you sort of see that based on the location, it's marking one of the mausoleums that are inside the city. So, during the day, people are sort of walking in and out. It's open to the public during the day. So
I'm gonna buy some flowers before we go in. So just like from a street stall or something to make it look like we're actually there for a reason.
Could Harmony
Have
take
a
us
picnic.
on a tour?
Oh, yeah. A tour of the famous dead of Waterdeep, like that one
Yeah.
one graveyard in California where everybody
Yeah.
famous is buried. Uh-oh, Taryn froze.
Well, let's give it a second again.
Okay.
You internet.
What are we gonna do when we're here? Well, Taryn's working on the internet.
Well, Terrence froze.
We can set up and eat our picnic.
Yeah, I think we eat our picnic.
In the
do
graveyard.
we just eat the picnic? We just okay.
Do we have to put on like dark eyeliner and stuff first?
We're all wearing black and
Yeah.
Found the deepest purple I could find.
the gothest picnic.
Put on some Depeche Mode. It'll be good.
Oh, is he gone? Let's see.
There he is. Just type in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's name some other foods that are purple. Let's see.
Okay.
Cabbage. Did we get cabbage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
cabbage.
purple cabbage.
We
Yeah.
could probably
We
make like
could-
a purple slaw.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet you could. Yeah, that'd
Oh,
be really
he's coming
pretty.
back.
Like because you can get purple carrots.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I'm
also
back.
true, but the insides are yellow, so do they really count?
Yeah.
We're
It
talking
was
about
weird.
purple food again.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Oh,
we were
of
just
course.
talking about purple food.
It was funny, like his or his message or Matt's message that said "We lost you big time" popped up before anything else did. I was like, "Oh, okay." But
So we decided in the interim while you were gone that we were just sitting down having our picnic.
okay,
Yeah.
In the
We
graveyard.
all wore black.
okay. Are we back? Are we still live, or are we just?
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Everybody. My Twitch hasn't popped back up yet, so that's why I was confused. But hi, sorry about the internet connectivity issues. I live in the middle of nowhere, so and we have weather. Not a good combination. But yeah, so as you guys sort of make your way, I mean, it's middle of the day, and you guys have a map, so you guys can follow it pretty well right to where it leads to. You guys find yourself in front of a mausoleum with the name Castellanter above it. It's engraved. It's not like a painted sign or anything.
Yeah.
Doors locked. Big stone mausoleum. So
We do a history check to see if we recognize the name for any reason.
okay.
Hmm.
That was a no.
No, I didn't roll yet. Oh,
Okay.
10.
I'll say you recognize that name as like they're influential in Waterdeep. They're one of the noble families. So
Right, more rich
that's
people.
about all you know of them. They're rich people, more rich people. That's the problems. So
Are they still alive?
There are descendants of the Castellaners alive still. This is sort of more of the family mausoleum, like the ancestors and stuff like that.
Okay.
So,
Could I use my keen mind just to recall if I've heard anything about them in the past month? My feet.
I know that's an ability, but like.
can I use my keen mind? Quit bragging here. Anyway, I will say over the last month, nothing has really come up about the Castellanters. They keep to themselves. I'm going to say you know that information just because you come from a decently influential family yourself. So, based on that, they're wealthy. They keep to themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Well, do we just want to stumble into this like we do with most stuff?
Yeah.
Just wait and see what happens, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the door's locked.
Right.
None of us can do that thing.
City of the Dead, his has been like trying to see what he could open and what he could look in, and
He's like pushing the gravestones, seeing if anything opens into it.
Fair.
Okay. Is anyone like spending some time checking out the mausoleum?
Yeah, I'm gonna have like a look around it and see if there's anything else.
Okay.
Like, it's been disturbed recently.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is anyone else doing that?
I would like to keep an eye.
Probably.
Okay, so you're on watch. So Prince, give me a perception check. Hisver, are you checking out the mausoleum at all, or are you just doing your own thing?
he's gonna check out the mausoleum.
Okay, so the three that are checking it out, give me investigation checks.
16.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Matt?
So he had a dream about this last night. That he was going to be inspecting a building.
Okay.
And he had seen visions of how they go about that. So that'd be a 23.
Okay. So using your dream and your divination, I'm going to say as you were sort of dreaming about this building, you notice people leaving and entering. And so you sort of you start looking around the doors and you see, it seems like somebody's been in here recently. And there's some like dirt on the door, and that sort of thing. So Hisver sort of knows right where to start looking, and you two are the Jor and Harmony are sort of inspecting the outsides.
Yeah.
So you notice basically somebody's been in here recently. So like the dirt's still fresh-ish.
Okay.
Do you think there's dead think coming in, going? Because I don't do necromancy.
Is there any
that's
way
good to
I
know.
could recognize what kind of footprints they are?
Well, it's dirt on the door. It's not footprints. It's
Sorry.
sort of like that's all right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can I lick the dirt? Or
Dirt
something?
from the City of the Dead.
Just trying to think of ways that I could try to discern what's been going in and out.
Trying to think if you have anything. What's your favorite enemy?
Humanoid.
Oh,
I don't get picked 2 humanoids yet, so I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll use that to help you, but
But it
don't know
won't,
what you're tracking. Well, you don't know. I don't know what you're tracking, so are good at tracking.
Right. Yeah.
God, I wish I had my book open right now.
Yeah. We'll just go ahead and say that it seems to be normal, like traffic. It just seems like somebody went in recently. You can just
normal
tell.
mausoleum traffic.
Yeah, definitely normal mausoleum traffic. So.
People come to pay their respects, I suppose, but
Yeah, but not locked mausoleums.
Yeah.
The body garage.
Yeah.
I quit. I'm out.
Call back.
Dead corpse garage. Corpse garage. Let's be accurate here.
Yeah.
Corpse garage.
Corpse garage.
Great.
What was that?
Oh, it kind of rhymes.
Oh.
Force. No, they don't actually rhyme. Never mind.
Corpse.
Curse. Corpse.
Okay. What do I do?
I guess I always try and break in.
Well, none of us are really good at that. I mean, I can just try and brute force it, but that didn't work so well last time.
Well, are we waiting? We should wait till cover of darkness. If
Let's
we're
wait till dusk.
Okay.
Watch the drift globes come hang out.
Yeah.
See if
Okay,
whoever
so you
came in
guys-
here came back.
Okay. So you guys kind of just post up, sort of
Yeah.
away from it.
Yes, I'm not like
So you
leaning
guys
on it.
nonchalantly,
Yes.
sort of
Yeah.
set up outside. It's a little
Yeah.
weird. Most people don't go picnic in the City of the Dead, but you know that.
We're
We
weird.
have a
People
reputation for
can-
being weird now, so.
Yeah, no, that definitely precedes you. So yeah, you guys post up. I mean, the drift globes starts getting dark, and the drift globes start flying in one at a time, two at a time, three at a time, and then they just sort of swarming in from the further parts of the city.
Are they
And
congregating
it's pretty
anywhere?
beautiful. They're just sort of like spread out evenly throughout the City of the Dead.
That
So-
sounds so pretty.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying myself, for the record. Like, Harmony is enjoying this. It's very pretty. It's
This is nice.
Yeah.
You know, we should do this regularly. We should make this a thing.
We really should.
This is lovely.
Anyone else worry that the lights are maybe to keep other bad things in the ground?
Could be. I guess we'll find out.
His fair. So, okay. Yeah, so it seems most people have left. You guys sort of managed to avoid anybody doing sweeps to see if anybody stuck around. Just gonna say that happens. So you guys are avoiding suspicion
Okay.
currently. No patrols have
Currently.
happened by where
Yeah.
where you are. So. But yeah, okay. All right, what do you guys want to do now? It's now under the cover of
just-
darkness.
Keep a watch on the mausoleum for a little while and just see if anybody comes up to it.
Okay.
Probably for a couple of hours after it's full dark.
Or goes out.
Yeah.
Or goes out.
Like, if someone went in a while ago, how long have they been in there?
Yeah.
No one has come out yet. So
And nobody's kind of around and going into it.
I didn't say it would be a live person, but
All right. Well, if a couple of hours pass through like pitch dark,
yeah.
like dead of night, nobody's shown up,
And we're all in black.
and,
Mhm.
and we're all in black. I'm
We
gonna,
are
I
all in
guess, I'll
black.
try and force that door.
Okay. Give me a strength check. Athletics, just no athletics.
That is a 24
Yeah, you just
plus
strong
7.
man, just rip the chains. Or actually, I'm gonna say you just like rip the lock apart. You just
Yep.
full on brute force this shit and just tear it off.
I'm gonna suggest we run in and fix it on our way. And
Yes.
keep going.
Okay.
Fix it, because what if we have to leave quickly
And what if I'm
it's
passed out?
locked? And then we're stuck inside with whatever is in here.
Let's just
Then they're
arrange
stuck
it so
inside
it
with
looks.
us.
Yeah.
But dude, history says usually things don't go that well. That
can we like prop it so it looks like it's on the hinges?
Well, it's only
Yes.
the lock. So it's still, the door still works. I've just fucked the lock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're fine.
It's just the lock. Like you guys just now have easy access. Like it's unlocked.
okay.
Yeah.
but I won't cast mending on it.
Please don't cast mending on it. Not
I mean-
while we're inside.
Okay. I'm a bit worried that someone else might try and come down and get us from behind, but
Well,
We can
you
deal
can
with
pick up
them.
the rear end.
yeah.
Dude, if they
Does anybody have any kind of spell that might trigger if somebody enters?
That would be alarming if someone did.
no.
Out. Go home.
I take that as a no. All right. Well, all right.
Yeah.
So does it like go down into the earth, or is
Yeah.
it
So you guys are,
through?
as you guys kind of step in, I'll just describe
Get
it.
a
Like, so
ladder.
first there's like, it's sort of a small area right now, but there's a couple of coffins on either side, and there's a couple of tucked into the corners in the back. As you guys sort of step in, all you're noticing right now is just some dirty footprints that are sort of crisscrossing around and through the dust on the upper level.
Okay.
But that's about all you see upstairs right now. But you can obviously go down to the lower levels into the crypt part of the mausoleum.
Do the footprints go down into the crypt? Or anywhere near the stairs?
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, good. Do they return from the crypt?
It's sort of hard to tell with how dusty it is. Like they definitely sort of lead that way, and there's commotion down that way, but you can't really tell based on the fact that there's a lot going and coming.
Okay.
You know, if people have it's hard to tell how many people have come up or down. It seems the dust is disturbed near the stairs, I guess is an easier way to put it. So.
Okay. Well, is there anything immediately obvious up here that's been disturbed, like any of the coffins with lids off or moved or?
Not really. It's just seems most of the traffic is away from the coffins and sort of down and up the stairs. So
let's go.
All right.
Do we want to try being sneaky?
Yeah.
Okay.
After we bashed the door.
Well, they didn't bash the door. She just broke the lock.
I was being very subtle. But
So-
yeah.
I would like to roll stealth to smash something.
Quietly. So what's everyone's stealth rolls? Start with Corey.
I got a 12.
12. Hisver.
18.
18. Jor.
2.
Harmony.
24.
All right. So Harmony, this pink tiefling, somehow disappears into the shadows. And is kind of like ducking in between. It's almost like she's like not teleporting, but like for a moment you'll see her in the light, and then she's not there anymore. And then she'll sort of pop in for a second, pop out.
Meanwhile, the thing holding my javelins up breaks, and they all clatter to the floor.
Yeah. The prince is sort of being sneaky, so is his brother. Sort of just like tiptoeing like the Pink Panther. Doo 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 doo.
Well,
But sorry, the Purple Panther. Sorry, Prince.
Thank you.
Since I'm sneaking best, can I go down?
Not
first?
the worst. Yeah. If
Okay.
everyone's okay
Then
with that.
I'm gonna kind of scout it out if I can.
Okay. It's sort of windy, and there's like a long hallway, and then it seems to cut off. But as you sort of get to the middle part where it sort of there's a couple of coffins and there's a center area, as you turn the corner, you see 3 bodies on the floor.
Boy, this body count just keeps stacking up. Okay, well, I'm gonna recklessly perhaps go over and look at them.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Oh.
You're not even sure if they're human. You actually think there's some sort of like display, like this is urban art.
Guys, look at these mannequins. These are impressive. Christ. Okay.
You forgot what you were looking at.
I did.
You get distracted and start like looking at the like coffins and stuff in the area, and just.
Jesus. Okay. Well.
But that's about it. I mean, it's pretty much empty down here except for these bodies. So, you guys, you signaling for the rest of your group to come down, or
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna come down. Ooh, buddies.
Yep.
Ooh, deadens.
Deadens.
How old are the bodies? Like how
How
long do they
old?
look like they've been dead? Like
Give me a medicine check.
fresh? Oh boy.
Give me a medicine check.
Oh boy. 19.
Okay. Yeah. With that, you notice. I'm gonna say one. You notice that they have been stabbed by daggers and some inflict wounds spells. You've seen that work before, just from more nefarious types. That spell being cast and sort of how it sort of opens the flesh almost down to the bone. But as you inspect, there's 2 males and a female, and as you inspect the female's body, you notice that she's still breathing. She's just currently unconscious.
Prince.
I could stuff some spiders in the wounds.
Pass on
I
that
could
one.
do it.
Worked before.
Yeah.
Okay. This time, instead of saying I didn't take the healing spell, I'm going to say I took the healing spell, and I'm going to use healing word.
Oh, that's amazing. You use healing word. So how much health is that?
It is 1 plus 4 for a total of 5.
Okay. As you guys are gathered around and Prince just
And maybe,
healing
like,
spell.
Maybe, like, right in front of her in case she bolts.
Well, she's sort of like, I mean, she's like on the ground with her, like basically her face in the dirt or in the dust, and she kind of coughs and sort of turns over.
One, and we're back.
Okay, sorry about that, folks. I will try to get this fixed for next time when I'm sorry. But at least I left you all in suspense. So she coughs and turns over, and sort of is like coughing up a little bit of blood and clutching one of her knife wounds.
Oh, honey.
She just sort of looks up at you and thank you. Catches some more blood. This is sort of getting coughed out of her system now. She's being healed from this healing magic. So
this normally doesn't happen to people, you know, this particular way. People who end up here usually stay here. What happened?
A couple of the other members of the cult, On and Sophia, they attacked us and took the stone. She's sort of still a little wounded. She's definitely feeling better, but
Yeah.
I'm going to help her into a sitting position.
Do we recognize her?
you do not. She sort of thinks she like sort of puts her arm out and uses Harmony as like a weight to sort of sit up a little bit and scooch up against a wall.
Members of a cult? You said it.
Jonathan.
My boyfriend, Oliver, over there, she points to one of the dead bodies. He convinced me to join.
To join the cult?
Yes, just a florist.
Don't ever... Look, honey, if a boy tells you to join a cult, dump him.
That boy ain't shit.
Maybe don't tell anybody else that
Okay.
you joined a cult. You're just a florist, right, everybody?
Just a
You're
florist.
just never a cult.
Just a florist who came on a picnic with us.
My name is Valia Laval.
Well, Felia, I'm sure you'll find our picnic has been really enjoyable for you, and there was no cult involved. But for now, why don't you tell us about this stone?
I think you were delivered it by a clockwork thing.
Yes, we've reduced that to rubble.
And then we were supposed to hold on to it. And then Arn and Sophia, I think they wanted it for themselves. I think they probably went to an old hideout in the southern ward. So we do some ceremonies.
Well, I have this map.
Yep.
Pull it out of my pocket. How about you mark for me where this hideout is? Because it doesn't sound like they're going to be too safe with this stone.
I could take you.
Don't really look in a position to do so at the moment.
She sort of like is like sort of coming back to full cognizance from the wounds and stuff and the healing spell and how that's sort of been interacting with all of that, and she sort of pushes her hand up against the wall and stands up and I need to pay those sons of bitches back.
Oh. Are you a capable
Anything?
Yeah.
You're going to give them flowers?
She sort of just looks at you and just like kind of clutches the sword at her side, and just sort of juts it outwards, not at any of you, but just like to show her strength. The moment.
Okay, honey.
You can cut a lot of flowers with that. Yeah.
I'd like to give her an eggplant sandwich.
She sort of takes it and timidly starts gnawing on it.
Like a squirrel?
Well, more of like, not like a squirrel.
Your motion just implied.
I'm sorry. She's more of like timidly sort of nibbling on it, not a squirrel. Not just. She's a cultist, not a squirrel.
Sticks the whole thing in her cheek. And then...
Oh,
Parts are
she sort of takes the map and just like, it's like, screw you guys. Sort of marks a spot in the southern ward, south ward. I'm not really sure where that is on the map, but
Trades Ward, Dock Ward, Castle Ward.
I'm gonna say it's sort of in the trades ward, sort of the south part of the trades ward. It doesn't mark it, but the buildings change color, so I'm just gonna call that the south ward. So she marks a spot down there.
Oh yeah, that bit.
Yeah. Yeah, but she marks that and then sort of pushes past you guys and just.
All right, we're coming with
Thank you. Oh, okay.
We're coming with you. You're on death's door. While we walk, why don't you tell us about this cult you joined?
Okay, and I think that's probably where we'll end it tonight. Just it's a good stopping point as you guys head that direction. So,
Okay.
Cool.
You guys have made a friend to me.
Well, we saved her life.
I think only his fur.
Yeah, it's pretty much his fur being like, you can cut a lot of flowers with that.
She'll soon learn that he's just wacky, and so...
Yeah.
It takes time. His fur grows on you, much like flowers.
like a fungus.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so great session. We'll pick up there. We will not be on next week. I will be at PAX Unplugged. As much as I would love to run a session from there, don't think it's going to be logistically possible. Mainly because I won't be at home. But of course, we've seen that doesn't work really well either. But yeah, so join us in 2 weeks as we pick up where we left off, as they follow the trail of the Stone of Galore.
Without knowing what it is or who has it or anybody who's involved, I'm still so confused.
Oh yeah, well it's you guys are sort of just fumbling along, failing forward.
Failing forward.
But yeah, so we'll go around, introduce yourself, say who you are, say who you played, and then what your moment of the session was. Besides Horse Garage, can't be your moment of the night. Actually, totally can't. But we'll start with Sam.
Oh, okay. You can find me on Twitter as 6withvictor. I played Harmony. My favorite moment, probably picking up all the pieces of the Nimblewright to stash and take home immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think we're just slowly going to accumulate them. And we won't have to work in our Troll Skull manner. We can just staff it with these weird robots. I'm looking forward to it. All right. That's it.
All right. Yeah, I can definitely see that coming. And one gazer.
And one gazer. One gazer.
And then we'll jump to Matt.
Matt, I was playing his for Umric. You can find me here in variant roles doing this most of the time. And let's see, favorite moment I think is the increasing complexity of the shapes of the eggs that the Nimblewrights are creating. It's my favorite flavor at the moment.
Yes.
And I'm very much looking forward to the Nimblewright starting to reproduce some more, and hopefully we get a little fleet of Nimblewrights running the place.
Is there something with the eggs? Like, is that something I missed, or is it just...
No, it's just flavor. I've just been throwing that in there because it's funny and I enjoy it myself.
Yeah.
So, Corey?
Hey, my name is Corey Hickson. You can find me on the internet at the same spots. I am playing Prince. Birth name is Lugo Lior. He is a.
Oh yeah.
He likes purple.
Excuse me.
That's him.
Yep.
My favorite.
And charming children.
Oh no! I got rid of that spell. I don't have it anymore. It's gone.
Oh, good.
It's gone. Spell's gone.
That's probably for the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably
Yep,
for the best.
definitely. So.
Healing word took the spot, so
Okay.
yeah. We didn't try and charm the dead body. We got to heal the dead body or the unconscious body.
Just stop because it's getting weird now.
My favorite moment was also the different egg sizes that we had coming out. But I'd like to give an honorable mention to the pre-stream microphone things that we figured out.
Oh yeah.
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 All right, and Alex.
I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at AlexCatu. I played Jor, the variant human barbarian. My favorite moment from tonight was probably our completely smooth group deception. I mean, we've never done that before, and will probably never happen again, where where nobody ruined it. So that was probably my favorite.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, that was a wonderful moment of group cohesion that will
Yeah.
that's pretty much pinnacle Team Crashfire. So
The bar
Definitely.
has
yeah. And I'm Taryn. I'm the DM. You can find me on Twitter at TarzanOZ and pretty much nowhere else. But my favorite one tonight was Horse Garage. So, because I wanted that one, so I didn't let any of you else have it. But basically, my inability to words tonight was pretty hilarious. My least favorite moment tonight was my internet being sucky. But yeah, so
That's
that's.
all right.
But
At least it always came back.
that is true. That was a plus. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was a plus, and it didn't drop near as much as it did on Sunday when I was playing another game. So, but yeah, so thanks everybody for sticking around and watching us as we fumble through Waterdeep. Join us not next week, but the week after as we pick up where we left off as they follow the trail of the Stone of Galore. We also have 3 other streams that go on during the week. I believe they're streaming tomorrow at 11:30 Central Time. Yeah, 12:30 Eastern Time. DM Corey will be picking up there. He's fantastic, and that crew is a unit. And then Mondays are DM Jazzy Hands and the Winter Crew? Autumn Crew? They're a crew.
Dan DM's Autumn.
Dan's Autumn Crew,
Oh.
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
But I was incorrect on that one. But Monday at 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern Time, and then Thursdays 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern Time, just like ours. But please check out our other streams because they're all one coherent story. So we'll see how that plays together later on. Yeah, thanks for joining us. And is it Friday yet? Can I steal that?